Welcome to another edition of the OLG Rite of Christian Initiation of Adults Journey in Faith Education Series. The topic of this particular video is Dignity of Life. Topic resources are Journey of Faith series, The Happiness and Christian Moral Life by Paul J. Waddell, and the Catechism of the Catholic Church. When we talk about the dignity of life, Pope John Paul II stated that all human beings ought to value every person for his or her uniqueness as a creature of God, called to be brother and sister of Christ. This explains our efforts to defend human life against every influence or action that threatens or weakens it. So let's talk about economic justice. Exactly what does the economy do for people? What does it do to people? And how do people participate in it? Are things that we need to know. The bishops of the United States urge that Catholics and other citizens face the reality of poverty and marshal the resources of our country to build a better society. This is part of the core of human dignity. The poor must participate, even in those programs that are designed to help them out of poverty. They must grow up and out, in other words. You see, we have one Creator and one destiny. All people, regardless of any distinction, race, creed, sex, natural origin, sexual preference, habit of thought, political party, etc., must be treated with equal dignity. They have been created by God, redeemed by Christ, and all are called to spend eternity with God in heaven. Thinking about female and male, any kind of social or cultural discrimination in basic principal rights extends to women who are denied the chance freely to choose a husband or a state of life, or to have access to the same educational, cultural benefits as are available to men. Regarding the stewardship of creation, Christian concern for the environment begins with understanding the world as God's gift to us. When you think of the world of work and the work of the world, man's life is built up every day from work. From work it derives its specific dignity, according to Pope John Paul II. All work has a threefold significance, according to Catholic bishops and the economic justice for all. It is a principal way that people exercise the distinctive human capacity for self-expression and self-realization. It is the ordinary way for human beings to fulfill their material need. And work enables people to contribute to the well-being of the larger community. In choosing a career, each person should consider personal inclinations and interests, consider the effect their work will have on the world as a whole. Working people in labor, all who are able to work, are obliged to do so. And workers have the right to be heard and to negotiate their livelihood with employers. Owners and managers are accountable to the common good and the norms of justice. And citizens in government indicate that society as a whole and in all its diversity is responsible for building up the common good. But government's role is to establish minimum guidelines for human rights and justice. Now you overlay this with Christian Catholic morality from our moral ethics class, and you find that Christian morality would be described as a code of conduct instructed by God through His Word Son, Jesus Christ. It is manifested through His grace by the Holy Spirit. Thus, each of us does have the responsibility to seek the truth and to live in society. We need to be the best contributor to that society that we can be. That's it for the topic of dignity of life. Thank you for your interest in R.C.I.A, A Journey in Faith, from Our Lady of the Greenwood.